Monze district of Southern Province in Zambia is well known as a great contributor to the country's economic, governance and historical development. The district, through Monze Town Council, umbrellas 3 constituencies, namely Moomba on the eastern side, Monze Central, and on the western side lays Bweengwa, a focus on developmental projects under what is today known as the Game Changer Constituency Development Fund or CDF, unveils a great insight of development never seen in rural parts of the country. An eye on Moomba Constituency, east of the district, takes one to Mujika Zone in Monze Central Ward, where 2 staff houses, one already occupied at Mujika Primary School, confirms where CDF resources have been spent. A happy teacher occupying one house shares her joy.
I came here, I found accommodation already made for me. It was arranged before I even came here, which is a plus for me considering that I was renting where I came from. Yes, this is actually a very good thing for me because it now has cut on the expenses. I'm very happy. I'm very happy, especially that each one of my children has somewhere to sleep decently. Yes.
This development to us as a community is a way forward. We really appreciate what the new Dawn government is doing because we have had no such structures in the community as a ward. But since the new Dawn increased in the CDF allocations, we are seeing a vision.
And in the newly constructed one, but yet to be occupied, Councillor for Monze Central Ward, Clement Hamakala, expresses happiness in the company of the Constituency Development Committee Chairperson.
This is a listening government. It will have an answer. And this is one of the answers we have got in our ward at this community. So, it's any time this house will be occupied by a teacher. I know that it's already electrified, power is here. The CDF has come to help our communities. CDF has come to see that certain things that were not possible to do that time, now they are able to be done. The CDF is a real thing, it's a game changer. There are a lot of projects that we have done 2023 in Moomba Constituency, as you are going to see.
Well, another staff house is being built, and it is at completion level at Mujika Health Center, to the delight of health personnel and community leaders.
Musirisi waliwo usanga na wagalo omwe ino ni wamana twagabita apply ayi batuka musirisi omwe baba bobiro pati ago kalagwa kyaninga uti ukyani gunyina ubajo olwe mujindi nchimunya nitwajiri kulindira abalo ba CDF batubira kunganda
Apart from the staff houses, Mujika Primary School is also in receipt of desks, and today from grade 1 to grade 9, no pupil at the school sits on the floor.
They've also given us 60 desks under CDF. So by that time when those desks were not there, our learners were sitting on the floor.
At Inkaba Primary School, still in Monze Central Ward, a teacher, a parent, and a community leader all pile praises on the current administration of His Excellency President Hakainde Hichilema for increasing CDF resources to astronomical amounts that saw a 1 block of 3 classes or 1 by 3 classroom block being built and well furnished with desks.
CDF has really come at the rightful time, though all along it has been there, but it is not the way it is now because it was not enough. But now the funds have been increased and they are able to build a beautiful classroom like this one. We really appreciate it.
tujiromba kuti wota kuyizomana na kuti yani iwe yakumpera ikujitoti bana besu bonse bakete mu mizi bajoga limwe babore mugati mu yiboro
ku community na gumugwa wonse udatia jugoro jinanka baba mahedi mene balite kambo yaguti ipezera bana la uba mu makirasi alisuru bakaraja guri wawe yaguhanigihanya aboro bayisi bakomana kambo yagutinu babere habe nguzu yabo barugahira mu mwe kambo yaguti yari gwari bw'umumu ukuzwi hamari ututwe yage ibiyo byoti nari community kabaye yarike ebro ne atwarira guyaga no so twakomana gapati kwigeje homede cyatuzitira.
Uniquely, at Ntambo Day School that has over 1,000 learners from early childhood education to grade 12, 2 laboratories are being done under CDF, alongside a 1x3 classroom block that is currently in use, and a water project, a bonus of desks, are things that the head teacher, his teachers and learners have to smile about.
In this area, the learners used to suffer. They had to walk long distances to schools, more especially to attain secondary school education. There was a problem because schools are far, and most of the learners did not manage to make it to boarding schools. So they used to walk long distances to day schools. As a school, we benefited around 100 desks. And from that time when the desks came, there is no learner who is sitting on the floor anymore.
So we thanks for government for bringing desk here, because we are sitting down, didn't have desk. Because for under CDF, because we are sitting down on desks. I'm very, very happy, and my fellow friends were very happy.
Twakomana kamubaga twetera amadeski twari ukaransi pona ni gurwa yabenze mabakede bo mimizo mutikabenda tukiye kambojigoro yaba free education.
Moving to Monze eastward and a stop at Monze Primary and Secondary School, head teacher Jos Jowe outlines the projects.
We have received, at least we can say, 3 serious projects. Number one, as you can see, the far east there, you can see the 1x3 classroom blocks, 2 of them. That is CDF there. One is done, children are learning now. The other one is under construction.
I found there are new buildings, and my mom just told me to say, no, there's no problem, we can start learning from Monze Secondary School. So I'm feeling good. I've got that motivation of the development which is going on here.
Then if you can see where we are standing here, you can see the desks here. These are 432 desks that so far have been done out of the 700 desks that we anticipate to have. And so once those desks are done, then surely that's a game changer, as you can see.
We had challenges of desks in the classrooms, but now we are very comfortable and free. We can sit freely, write properly without saying you are disturbing me and the like.
At the same time, CDF also is doing the borehole for the school. The borehole is underway. I'm sure very soon it will be commissioned, it will be released to the school. Hence, it means we'll also stop. At the moment, we are drawing water about 300 meters away from the other borehole, but then CDF is bringing water closer to our doorstep.
Moomba Constituency has a total of 5 wards, and each of them has CDF projects running. And Council Secretary Beston Kajowa keenly inspects the said developments, such as these at Monze School.
We're building staff houses. We are building these classroom blocks. But why are we doing all this? It's because the new Don government has introduced free education. And what we have seen even here in Monze is that enrollment levels have gone up. And therefore, there's need for classrooms. And obviously, if we're going to build more classrooms, we need more teachers. But both the learners and the teachers have to be comfortable. They need water. And so that's why it is important that at the end of the day, we provide water and provide the classrooms for our learners who have now been assisted by the New Dawn government to learn for free, to obtain the much needed education. As you know, education is an equalizer.
Well, according to the CDF law, these are all supposed to be done and are being done by locals at the supervision of the local authority, the council. It is in this vein that Monze Town Council, led by its council secretary, Beston Kajoba, saw it fit to host officers from the Zambia Public Procurement Authority, ZPPA, to train some of the prospective contractors in CDF projects on how they can bid successfully and also how to abide by the laws of the land.
You can remove what you don't want, and you can add.
This road, Chona Kayola, that leads to Nampe Health Facility, where a staff house is already occupied, which was done from CDF. The road has equally been done from CDF, and locals are asking for more development.
Road njei vakatubambira so turayanda kuti byalingi bayindiri hawa no ingata batubikira italo tukasuko galeke kuba musaji patera gairi gaiga mulanga ma building mbwabede so jelela kuti kakuli smart maninga kakuboneka kapoto hambonya mbo batujitira ko taroti kabatutiani
so jatugonda maningi kambo kunampe kwa balusumpuko maningi so tulalomba kuyungihirwa alimi kuti batubikire building imbibi ya ibe hospital
bubo tu CDF saa twabona mukobuli ayo tujanda bumbibi atalabo bamadota baje abamanesi amutupenga ndayi imbibi alimbo tumunya muliye njwa mujimwatu pagogoya ebya mubula batwayanda munya mwatu bambira road amana mwatu bikira aje chimwatu bikira wawa bubo tukobuli bya mubula ndodi mutuyungire bya alimu awo.
At Chona Primary School, headed by O'Neill Kanene, appreciation comes in the wake of the newly constructed classroom block.
When a classroom block was blown off by the wind, I think just on the onset of rains and plus two staff houses, CDF came to our aid. With the addition of this classroom block by CDF, it has given us enough space. We don't have even challenges like this time when we are having exams because we have plenty of room to maneuver. That's really, I think, a plus on our side to have such an infrastructure, so all thanks to the CDF and the Moomba Constituency.
Fabian Mambo is Constituency Development Committee Chairperson.
I think as you go around Moomba Constituency, the major issue the community is talking about will be water.
Sadama tulijisima penzi maninga kuti dameri kuti nori yuminina panyama beso barete alimi balasagana banji balagonkerwa balaho kubula mende.
Before jigolo jajagwa mu 1929 ko teri damu lagaliko kale. So eri damu tarida muziwo omunahaga namuna muna Moomba minzi minjira kwa na 25 years nguru damu eri. So guti eri damu labambwa ko gutinga minzi njendamba eyo iragwe hagu benefita.
And we have looked at these issues, and currently what we are undertaking is that we look at the dams and also putting up these windmills like Rusangu Dam, and also putting up some windmills there. We also want to, in other areas, in other words, because we realize that with the windmills we can sufficiently mitigate the problems of water in Moomba constituency. And we expect a number of drillers to come and do boreholes, which we expect over 40 boreholes to be done in Moomba constituency. For the community of Moomba, I would say that CDF is addressing very much, is answering to the needs of the people. Those who thought that CDF is not a game changer, but here the people themselves let the people speak what they have seen, what they have experienced. It's because they have never experienced this kind of development activities going in their communities.
At Namateba Primary School, this classroom block is evident of CDF.
As a school here at Namateba, we have received 80 desks. Then the other project is the water system. We have received piped water. They have installed solar panels, which are helping to facilitate the pumping of water into teachers' houses and even at the school for the learners. And we also have 1x3 classroom block, which has just been contracted by CDF. Then we also have this staff house, which is a modern design, which is also under CDF.
Ba CDF beta menda igolo batu yagira amanda bamayi so kwa chana wamba kuti wababuba obajigolo kubanda bajigolo kamba kuti tabaunki balunga menda liza wanota mwana alunfoshina wamba kuti zaunki ogule wenginya menda so nja ubaba kamba kuti menda alahwahi abalo bamayi balunga zanganda yomwe balukala botatwe ino kamba kuti ba CDF batu kwere kuyaga manda manji so bamayi bana bunji bachimanda abo abakeme.
And the learners can now focus on their studies.
They have built us new classes. They have even brought us new desks. So I'm very grateful for that. They have even brought us water.
Ndakajana bubotu mu CDF kambo bagatu yagira hivolo gaindi twagaliwira anze ayisamu ono twagajana bubotu kambo bagatu yagira higolo bagatuletera amadeski twagali kukala ansi amenda matapu bagatuletera twagali kuteka kula.
Next stop is Nadongo School, where the head teacher affirms learner motivation due to the new 1x3 classroom block and new desks, all from the game changer CDF.
This structure, it will help us to draw back those learners that had dropped out, because it will be able to motivate them, and also those that are already in the school. Actually, to create a very big impact, because it will help the learners to produce good handwriting. Equally, teachers themselves, they'll find it easy to move around and do good marking instead of kneeling down on the floor.
CDF ilaverega kambo nitwagala emberwa jigolo eji bakatuzumina kwamba tugube jigolo so imirimo twayibona oti ilaberwa kambo itwale mbera ingabala register proof ma hand pumps kwali uya unagalwida zoni kweli deep tank ona agumomba igolo himbiaga iswa renovate a clinic uya kweli mother shot kweli yaga under CDF.
Meanwhile, Monze West Ward is also in receipt of a health facility and a staff house.
In all the 4 zones I have running projects. I'll start with Muntemba. I have a clinic which was complete. I have a staff house which will be complete, which will be handed over to the community. Then when we go to Kalundu, we have a staff house and the road which we are doing. Kalundu, we have done 5 staff houses. Then we are also doing a staff house at a community school. Then Malambo zone, Kayuni, we have done a road and some boreholes.
Kambo mu history ya Muntemba yonse mbo izurwa unyina nitwagala kiliniki mugati mujindeji notupa gukomana alimu aguli wagwanguruga mugati muhulumende iligo iguzumana na kutusumana na kuti tujane maya ga mushoboyo kuti twamba ola masena ngo twenda magani a kiliniki masena manji busena bwesu ukedaga ta milonga so uli buyumuyumu kujati ya magani a kiliniki jindi jasiga y'abantu kuti basiriwe mugati mu mayinza mugati muolero chitupaguli mwakukomana kuti twababuse nabwa mushobo kuba kiliniki alimu amayage atonde yagamba kuti ulibonya kuti chisi Yesu jirenda chirabone wa mapa parliament.
Being one of the livestock powerhouses in the province, CDF has not paid a blind eye, as this deep tank being inspected by Council Secretary Beston Kajova in Monze East Ward is testimony. The Council Secretary Beston Kajova, on a spot check of developmental activities being undertaken in Moomba, is happy with the workmanship and is confident Zambians will have their lives eased and made better.
So this, of course, just proves that indeed CDF is indeed a reality and is changing lives, as you have seen.
And the Honourable Member of Parliament for Moomba Constituency, Mr. Fred Chatila, speaks to some of the scores made in his area.
For us, I think we have seen as Moomba Constituency that CDF is the only game changer. This is the only money whereby the community can decide on what they want to do. We have embarked on a lot of projects. For 2023, we have opened up some roads in the constituency, such as the Hajanga Gayola Road. We are now working on the Mabuyu Road. This is in the Moomba Ward. We have done the main road, Monze Road. We have done at least what I would call minimum rehabilitation. It's moderate for now. Coming to infrastructure, as I stand here, we have so far constructed about 7 by 1 by 3 classroom blocks. We have procured 1,630 school desks. All the 36 schools that which I have in my constituency, each school will receive some share of it. Next year, our focus is to get the balance so that we finish. We are also working on the water recreation system. Give an example at Namateba Primary School, where we have built a staff house. We have renovated 1 by 3 classroom. We have given them state-of-the-art water recreation system, meaning our teachers who are at that school will now have water running up to their doorsteps. And this is what we want to do. When we come to the issues of the health, we are constructing about 4 staff houses for our nurses. Where it comes to issues of school, for example, paying for school fees for our children. We have quite a number of our pupils who are going to secondary schools using the bursary scheme. We have had those who have finished grade 12, those who have done grade 9, where now they are also enrolling for the skills. We have rehabilitated, so have about 2 dipping tanks. We are constructing 2 new ones to bring on board so that we protect our animals.
We are here at Nadongo Primary School, where we are handing over a 1 by 3 classroom block built by CDF funds. We are commissioning and hand over all the buildings in the constituents, not only in the constituents, but even the whole district. And it's not only the whole district, the whole province and the nation at large. The new Dawn government is walking the talk. Whatever we promised the people during the campaigns, we are now fulfilling. That's why we are here, to show the people, to show the whole country that the UPND, the new Dawn government, is working under the good leadership of His Excellency, the President of Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema.
We have seen a positive transformation of the education sector in the district. This is owing to the massive impact of the Constituency Development Fund. Mostly the CDF committees have really put an emphasis on ensuring that education facilities and the standards are upgraded. As you are aware, where we are right now, we have just handed over a 1 by 3 classroom block, which is an example of what I'm just talking about.
President Hakainde Hichilema is on record demanding accountability in CDF projects and his direct eye in implementing at local level. The Council Secretary, Beston Kajova, re-echoes this during a conducted tour in Moomba Constituency.
The CDF implementation project, they should also be able to help us even supervise and monitor this project so that at the end of the day there's value for money, we get the projects delivered on time. But also to be able to guard this infrastructure.
This development to us as a community is a way forward.
CDF is really a game changer.
Surely that's a game changer, as you can see.
CDF is a real thing. It's a game changer.
CDF is the only game changer.
Indeed, CDF is a game changer. Constituency Development Fund, empowering people, supporting lives.
Mulayo lwenye ni mwaga wora imponga ngombe. Mulayo lwenye ni mwaga wora imponga ngombe. Iyisi ya Zambia, chisi ya Rugamantano. Iyisi ya Zambia, chisi ya Rugamantano.